So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's chosen to go back. That's a dangerous ball. This time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. And it's De Jong. Nkunku. Oh, they could break here. No goals as yet. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Not the most accurate pass. De Winter. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this?
How many interceptions have we seen?
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Here comes the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo on a strong run down the right. Oh, that was vital. Rabiot. Here's Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, good read. Pulisic. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. He has a look up. They're a real chance! Pedri. Dani Olmo. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Yamal. Gabia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, no joy this time. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dani Olmo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Pulisic picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferran Torres. And that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 16.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
And the finish! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time and...
Takes a shot! He's got it all! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafael Leao. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Now it's Nkunku. Chance, surely! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Nkunku. De Winter. And he's managed to get free. Pulisic has it out wide and in space. Pulisic! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tomori cuts it out. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's on it, can he get away? Loftus-Cheek. He's a shot, and he shoots! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Estupinian. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafinha.
That was lovely, that.
He's beaten the last man. Rashford couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to...
It's Modric! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now.
Oh, what a climb! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rafael Leao! Just off target. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rafael Leao! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Selmakers. De Winter knocks it out wide. Salamakers. He's had it taken off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a
Lewandowski! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Monaco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out to the right. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ferran Torres. This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Ferran Torres! They want to be quick to recover this. Minamino. Now, what about a counter-attack? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Here's a shot! Zakaria.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Balogun, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Golovin. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. An uncompromising challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, there's a probing ball. Monaco look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He has found the way through. Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Dani Olmo. It is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yamal. Caio Henrique does well to get it back. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. Monaco are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Ferran Torres looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Golovin looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. This looks promising. Now, can they get it? And the finish! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
He's had a shot! De Jong. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dani Olmo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Yamal. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 11.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fermin. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get shapes to shoot? Really well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter?
Shoots! It's fallen kindly here. And that should get the job done. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Golovin. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Ter Stegen claims comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Diatta. He's in plenty of space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Golovin. Golovin. Diatta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
El dorsal
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rashford gets into a good position. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Sufati. Akliush. Now it's Balogun. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pogba. Pogba goes steaming forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Michel. He is through here. Now it's Balogun. Chance, surely! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Caio Henrique plays it short. There's the shot! Oh, this looks sharp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rashford. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Fermin, who does have an assist to his name. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Oh, should have put that away. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Akliush. He's a sharp little ball here. Araujo deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. Pogba. And Sufati. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Gavi. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21. Será
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's the keeper's ball. No way through. That looks a good ball through. And he welcomes it in. And they're back on the ball again. Pogba. Ansu Fati. Now it's Akliouche. Driving through the middle. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! So, what's your view on that goal, then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low.
And he shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Corner number 2, then. And he gets rid in a hurry. So close to drawing level.
Lamine Yamal was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Gavi! And he's there to get it away. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Kena picks it up out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest, significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Played back to the goalkeeper. Michel. Nicely aimed pass. He can run onto that. Face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! Oh, good looking ball. Kena. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Akliouche. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rashford. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pogba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Fermin. Timber deals with that comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Split-second reaction.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's neat. And it's Bernal. It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 13 minutes is number 14, Rashford.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. Gavi. And it's Gavi. Ferran Torres knocks it into space. Rashford is onto this. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Madueke. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Trossard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Bernal. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gavi. Odegaard. And they can counter here. Bernal. He is through here. Gavi goes steaming forward. And that's a... Ferran Torres! In for the pieces! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got away. Smoothly does it. It's a good run down the right. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferran Torres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in, and that's been intercepted. Gavi. And it's Bernal. And it's made its way to him. And Kubasi. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rashford is having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Barcelona awarded another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gavi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's being urged to shoot. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Madueke. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Trossard. Coming on the field is number 14, Gyökeres.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries to pass it through. It's a threatening ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get free. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Ødegaard. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. And here's Jesus. Bernal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's burst through. Has a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 41, Rice.
60 minutes
number
played.
2, Williams Saliba. Coming on the field, number 36.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Number 49.
And here's Lewandowski. Fernandez. And he's surging through, shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Luis Skelly. Guarneri. Oh, that's a very... He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Arsenal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He's in a great position here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Fernandez. Guarneri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, they could break here. And he plays one through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Lewandowski. Turns and goes back. Dani Olmo. That's good play. And how did he not make it four?
Dani Olmo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's got full. It's in. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. White. Madueke chasing after it. And it's Waneri. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Gets a good foot in there. Thinks about, takes a shot! It's gone out for a throw-in. Waneri's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that, at getting around the pitch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And it's Dembele. Doué. Olise, and he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. A corner it is then. France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Konate. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has a look up, delivers the ball, and it's hoisted clear. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Kubo. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. France finding their passes, knocks it into space, and the shot off the post. France have their second corner now. Cleared away. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Minamino.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Hernandez. For Olise. And it's Doué. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nagatomo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
He'll
25.
fancy himself from here.
Le numéro 7.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
À leur place, le numéro 2, le numéro 19, le numéro 12.
Kubo! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And Japan are in front! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That has been cut short. France making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Zaire Emery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Now it's Kubo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Gendouzi.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Akura. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way past. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nagatomo. Can he get it through? Picked out, tries a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
He rises! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's Akura. And it's Nagatomo. Now he's off and running. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's on it, can he get away?
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now this could be a chance. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Konate deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. He's found the way through. That's good play. He's beaten the last man. Shot could be on. Minamino! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy?
Just the goalkeeper, real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Endo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Elise aims beyond the defence. Minamino.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through here, and he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kolomuani. Lovely, now there, takes a shot! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really face-to-face with big chance! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Japan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's managed to get free.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
There's a beautiful
de temps
simplicity
additionnel.
about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Koundé, no way through. Time added on 4 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard.